Welcome back. We are live here on a Monday evening. We are live here at Temper Crypto TV. And as usual, please invite your friends, your colleagues, your team members, your groups. Tell them Empire Crypto TV. They are live now. Right now, right here, we're going to unpack so much for you. Going to teach you about yield farming and other ways of earning in the crypto space. There's so much you can learn from our live broadcasts. So yeah, make sure that you are always here every day, 7 p.m. to get all this information. All right, Crypto Cindy, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. And how are you, Crypto King?
I'm very well, thank you. How's been your weekend?
Our weekends have become very short lately, but we cannot complain because we're all looking forward to the festive season and we're all looking forward to making sure that we keep on looking at how our cryptos will be growing also even next year.
All right, Bitcoin is still hovering above 60,000 US dollars. There's no chance or there's no indication that is coming down. Do you think this is good? Do you think it's still gonna rise? Are we looking at Bitcoin rising very far this week?
Yes, I strongly believe that Bitcoin can still actually do even more wonders than it's actually done last week. So I'm one person that is always having a heads up for Bitcoin. Even when it goes down, I am one person that is always positive and always say that whenever there's a dip, it just means let's fund more. So currently we see people smiling and we're seeing more people wanting to come into the Bitcoin space only because they're seeing so much positivity and what is happening right now. So I'm very positive it will still be rising.
Tell me something as a trader or as an investor, and also someone out there who are also involved in this market. Do you do people feel the stress levels of the market when they feel like, you know what, they're holding their lungs, like, this market must go up, this market must go up, and when it starts going down against their hopes, against their expectation, they feel like, you know what, this is stressful, this is painful. Yeah, do you also feel that way?
I'm very emotional. I think even the viewers will tell you, I'm always telling them, always saying in the shows that I'm one person that actually puts emotions whenever there's money involved. So every time when the market is in the deep, I'm one person that starts stressing. That's just me. I also stress a lot. So it's just being human. And then when the market goes up, yes, I dance forever. I smile the whole day. I'll keep on sending messages to everyone telling them that the market is doing well. So yes, there are people who are very strong, people that really understand that when the market is in the deep, they are strong people. They'll just say, no, it's fine. It's just another opportunity for us to fund. I also take it as an opportunity to fund, but because there's money involved, and what I've always been telling people that I actually sold my Ripple because I saw it going in the deep because of the lawsuits, and I actually decided did not take my money to use it and just to chow it, but I made sure that I buy another crypto which I believed in at that time. So yes, I do put my emotions in there. I panic a lot and I make sometimes not very wise decisions because of those small tips.
All right, so I'll say it also goes with what type of a player you are in this market.
Yes.
If you are an investor, a long-term investor, a long-term holder, or you just a speculator, which is a trader trading, making profits on a short movements of the market. Traders mostly they are the ones who actually panic emotions and stuff, because when the market is swinging up and down, sometimes it's swinging against their positions, sometimes it's swinging going to their position. So there are so much emotions attached to the
Mm,
market, to those trades and stuff. But obvious, the holders, hodlers, who are investing long term, they just sit on the sidelines without, getting involved on the noise, short term noise, or what's happening on the market. And of course, on
yes.
the other hand, it depends whether you are actually living from the market, if you are actually living from the movement of the market, whereby your rentals, your bills, they are coming from the market on a monthly basis or on a weekly basis. That's where you have all your emotions on the market. But if you have got some other incomes somewhere, you are doing some other things, then your assets, your portfolios on the market, they're just there for future or for growth. You would not really have so much pain when
Yes.
the market is tanking or when the market is going up. I mean, um, because look, there are people right now. I tell you, the investors or the traders are divided. There are some who still wish the market can come down so that they can buy more. There are some who still wish Bitcoin can go to 19,000 US dollars levels so that they can buy more Bitcoins. You understand? There are some who
Exactly.
still feel like, you know what, I'm left out of this market. If it can still come down to these levels, I can go all in. But ironically, over the years, what we have learned on this market or on the human emotions, we've learned that people, when the market goes to where they want to go, like come down to
Yes.
those levels, people run away from the market. They feel like, oh,
Yes.
the market is here. I wasn't expecting to reach 30,000 US dollars. Then they run away instead of buying. Now, when the market goes up again, 60,000 US
Yes.
dollars, they're like, wow, okay, this market is still here, it's still strong. Let me come in. Imagine someone a month or two or three back when Bitcoin was at its lowest levels at 30,000 US dollars. 30,000 US dollars. And by today's prices, we can see Bitcoin has doubled. I mean, it's easy to double in Bitcoin. 30,000 US dollars some few weeks back, and now it's 60,000 US dollars. Mm, okay. Isn't that 100%?
Exactly. This is 100%. We've seen Bitcoin do wonders over the years. I actually don't understand people who are always saying that when they see a dip and they start saying, no, Bitcoin will go back to zero. I never understand where those people are coming from or where have they been all these years? That's the question. You start asking people, where have you been? Have you actually been looking at the previous chats? Because now Bitcoin has just been making wonders and making sure that it's not staying on one level for all these years. There's a post I actually forgot to bring it up. I was supposed to actually bring it up to actually show the viewers from all the previous years since Bitcoin has actually been alive, to just show that on a yearly basis how much it has grown from October to October. You'll see exactly that there is no going back to zero.
But I would say, to my experience being on this market for all these years, it's a lack of money that we have at this point in time.
Yes.
I would say there is a lack of money from people. I mean, crypto market is free money. I mean, this is free money, guys. You invest to get some more money. You put in money. It's jackpot. It's
Yes.
lotto. It's a predictable lotto. It's something that definitely is gonna happen. I mean, you put something, you just wait. It's a waiting game. You just have to wait for some few months, few weeks, few months, or few years, and then you get whatever you desire. Now, I will say the problem or the tragedy that we have is that we don't have capital, we don't have money. And what I will say also, people who have got money, they're actually ignorant. They don't want to look into this market.
Yes.
People who have got money, people who have got actually capital to invest on this market and double or triple out their money, their capital, their investments. But people who don't have money are the people who have actually came to understand how this market operates, came to really understand the power behind the cryptocurrency market. Imagine 3 months back, Bitcoin at 30,000 US dollars.
Yes.
Today, Bitcoin at 60,000 US dollars. If you
Mm.
had bought with 100,000 worth of Bitcoin, if you bought 100,000 worth of Bitcoin just a few months back, now it's already 200,000. Where can
Imagine.
you see, where would you find such a market or such an instrument or such a product that can give you 100% in a very short period of time like this? Where?
Where? Nowhere, because the banks are no bank is currently giving people more than 8% annually. That is not a monthly, that is annually. You're not getting more than 8% annually of the amount that you're putting as a fixed deposit or saving on your bank account. So this is just too much.
Yeah, look, if you are to take your money to the banks, obviously, there are people say, oh, yeah, right, you know what, I'll invest in the banks because the banks, they're safer and stuff. I mean, the banks will promise you 5%, 6%, 8% annually. Not monthly or whatsoever. The reason is an annual projection. If you are to calculate, there is Bitcoin. If you are to calculate uh, that 5% over your money, over your investment, I whenever I go to the banks, sometimes I meet people who are actually looking for the consultants, salespeople, saying, "All right, you know what? I'm looking for investments packages." And I'm
Yeah.
like, I feel pain for that person. I look at that person, I see I see pain. I feel pain for that person because I'll be like, okay, he's coming to the bank because he trusts the banks. He trusts the this whole system that has existed over the time, and that's why he's coming to the banks. But when I start um, calculating in my mind how much is he gonna get from his 50,000 rands that he's bringing to the bank, from his 100,000 that he's bringing to the bank, sometimes you feel like, what, this person is just wasting his time. I mean, because there are so many other investments out there that can actually help you out, but it's because of lack of knowledge, I'll say. We do not have much knowledge about how the world functions, especially the financial system, how it functions, how it works out there.
And you know what the worst part is? Let's say you're putting your money at the bank and you're doing a fixed deposit and you're saying, I'll come get my money in 12 months. 3 months down the line, you need that money. You go back to the bank. You know what they're going to do? They're going to charge you. They are going to
Yeah,
charge you a penalty. So you are going to be charged a penalty for wanting your money back for the time that you had agreed upon. That's the worst part.
look, I always say, whatever we do in life, whatever profession you are involved in, the most important thing is to become financially savvy, have a
Yeah.
bit of understanding of your finances. If you don't have a good understanding of your finances, whatever profession you are involved in is gonna be for nothing. It's gonna be for
Yes.
waste. Look at this way. You are a doctor. You are earning maybe 100,000 a month. You are a doctor, but if you are not really financially savvy, you're still gonna waste that money. At the end of month, you won't be left with anything because your money will be actually being spent in bad things, in not really good investment. You understand? Don't be like chowing your money like nobody's business. How many soccer stars have we seen who have actually been
Yes.
collecting huge sums of money, but at the end of time, they are begging for some handouts? How many artists have fallen on that category as well? So it all goes down to say you might have a skill, you might have a talent, you might be a well-known professor somewhere, but it goes down to finance. Learn about your finances, learn about how to generate income, learn about how to multiply whatever you have, learn about how to keep whatever. They say it's not about the money that you are collecting, the money that is coming in. It's all about the money. It's all about keeping that money and multiplying the money that you are getting. So most people, they miss out on that point.
Yes, the most important part of everything that you've just said is making sure that you're multiplying your money. making sure that your money works for you. So yes, we all waking up in the morning and waking up making sure that you're making money. But now the little money that you're getting, the most important thing is to make sure that it also works for you, because we never know what tomorrow might happen, and you might lose your job, and guess what? That will be the last salary you're getting. But if you are now used to knowing how money can work for you to make more money, even when a sad day or when something worse than the pandemic that we currently have now, you are stress free because your money is making more money for you, which is what is happening in the crypto space.
Empire FM, we are live here at Empire Crypto TV. We talking about blockchain solutions, cryptocurrencies, trading and investing. We want you to be the best trader. We want you to be the best investor. We want you to make money. So make sure that you follow our channels. You follow us on YouTube. Go to YouTube, subscribe on our channel. This is how we can grow together, guys. This is how you can motivate us by subscribing on our YouTube channel. If you guys were not growing, we don't see the value that we bring to you, then we at some point get bored and not continue. But we want you guys to grow together and keep sharing this powerful insight, this powerful information. At this point in time, we never actually ask anyone's money to say, okay, we need so much money. Even to subscribe is free. It's actually helping you because there are so many other videos on the channel that can teach you different strategies, give you different opportunities how to make money in the crypto space. There's so much money to be made in the crypto space, but the most important thing that we have to do is do more and more research. Spend time researching, learn, understand how this dynamic market works, and then you'll be on your way to become a pro, on your way to become financial free. All right, Crypto Cindy, what's the topic of the day? What are we discussing?
Today we are talking about yield farming. Yield farming is what we are unpacking today. As we always say, that we are making sure that we are teaching you about all the ways of making money in the crypto space. So it's not just holding, it's not just mining, it's not just staking. Today we are going into farming.
All right, yield farming. This is also known as yield or liquidity harvesting. It involves lending cryptocurrency. In return, you get interest and sometimes fees, but they are less significant than the practice of supplementing interest with handouts of units of a new cryptocurrency. Yield farming is the practice of staking or lending crypto assets in order to generate high returns or rewards in the form of additional cryptocurrency. Crypto Cindy, yield
Yeah.
farming, it came with DeFi all as a package. You know, it started to gain momentum in the season of 2019, 2020 up until now. It's been extremely a hot topic. Um, Tell us more. Let's go deeper into this yield farming as a form of also making money or an opportunity that is found in the crypto space. Can you unpack some more stuff,
Okay.
please?
So, yield farming currently this year in 2021 has been an extreme hot topic. Now, it's also in the rise because of decentralized finance, as you've just said. Yield farming is just a way to make more crypto with the cryptos that you have. Now, it actually involves lending your funds to others through the magic of computer programs called smart contracts. Now, in return of your service, you then earn a fee, you earn fees in a form of the cryptos. Now, yield farming will use very complicated strategies. Now, they move their cryptos around in all the time between different lending marketplaces to just maximize their returns, which is profit. Now, they will also be very secretive about the best yielding farming strategies that they use.
All right, tell me something. When we're talking of yield farming, because when people hear about the word farming,
Yes.
their mind is racing all over the place. They're thinking of agriculture, they're thinking of forest farming or land farming and stuff. Are we still talking about cryptocurrency market here? Are we still in the crypto, or we are moving to forest, we are moving to agriculture now?
We are still talking about crypto. We are talking about crypto farming. As you can see here on the picture that is on the screen, you see someone is watering exactly like the farming that we used to, but we see there it's actually cryptos coming out. So you see, you're seeing coins. So we are just talking about farming in the crypto space. We are still in crypto.
So we are still in crypto. Why
Yeah.
has this yield farming and its strategies been secretive, especially with the hosters and stuff? Why is it a bit of a secretive system?
Okay, so the more people know about these strategies, now the less effective they will become. So yield farming is just the wild west decentralized finance, which is DeFi, where farmers compete to get a chance to farm the best crops. So this is the reason why the strategies are just so secretive.
Isn't okay? All right. Is yield farming a feature of a DeFi, decentralized finance?
Now, yield farming is a feature of DeFi now, which just allows liquidity pools where anyone can stake their assets to earn a passive income through interest. Now, the interest comes from the trading fees imposed upon users who tap into these pools to make exchanges, and they are distributed to every liquidity provider. In fact, this is not just only incentive when it comes to this yield farming. Most pools will also offer additional incentives in a form of government tokens. Now it's also a pretty broad term which refers to chasing yield in the DeFi space. Now basically locating crypto to lending, borrowing and liquidity pool opportunities, and also using interoperable protocols to enhance their yielding. Now, this can also be provided through a number of DApps, which I'm sure most people have actually heard of, which is platforms such as Compound Finance, MakerDAO, and Uniswap, which we spoke about last week, and the last one, which is Synthetics.
Sounds interesting and very much profitable in this space. It's one industry, it's one I would say feature that is on everyone's mouth. Everyone is talking about DeFi, yield farming. It seems there's so much money which is being made on this space. Actually, the cryptocurrency market has been giving us all these opportunities from
Yes.
the cryptocurrency market to the ICO, DeFi, and now NFTs. People are making money, people are creaming, and every time there's still a new feature which is coming that makes people rich. So it makes sense when when we emphasize people to really catch up with this cryptocurrency market, gain knowledge,
Yes.
massive understanding how this operates so that you can take advantage of these opportunities that get offered by this market. There's so much which is happening, guys. There's so much. There are many
Yes.
ways of making money in the crypto space, but you need to be on the par in terms of knowledge, experience, in terms of the dream and the goal. Of course, it all starts with a dream. If you don't have a dream to make money in life, you never go anywhere. It starts with you thinking about money, dreaming about money, and taking action. Once you take action, then you're simplifying everything. You are actually breaking down and solving the biggest equation in the space. All right, what started the yield farming boom, Crypto Cindy?
Crypto King?
What started the yield farming? Can you hear me?
Okay, what started the yield farming booming?
Yeah.
Okay, so a sudden strong interest in in yield farming may be attributed to the launch of the COM token. This is just the governance token of a compound finance ecosystem. Now, the government's token grant government's rights to token holders, but how sorry, but how do you distribute these tokens if you want to make the network as decentralized as possible? Now, a common way to blockchain is distributing these government tokens arithmetically. Arithmetically, with liquidity incentive, this attracts liquidity providers to the farms, the new token, by providing liquidity to the protocol. Now, while it was not actually intended for the yield farming, the Compt launch gave this type of this token distribution model a boost in popularity. Since then, other DeFi projects have also come up with innovative schemes to attract liquidity to their ecosystems.
All right, there have been some figures of led about the total value of funds locked on these DeFi space, yield farming, and stuff. Would you mind if you can share, if ever you've got some figures, what is the total value locked so far?
Okay, so what's a good way to actually measure the overall health of a DeFi yield farming scene? So yeah, this is how you measure it. You just use the total value locked. Now it means how much crypto is locked in the DeFi lending and other types of money marketplaces. Now in some tense, now this total value is okay. Sorry, my screen is just keeps flopping. Okay, so in some sense, the total value is the aggregated liquidity in the liquidity pool. Now, it is a useful index to measure the health of DeFi and yield farming markets as a whole. Now, it's also an effective metrics to compare the market share to different DeFi protocols. Now, a good place to track the total value is DeFi Pulse. Now, you can check which platforms has the highest amount of Ethereum or other crypto assets locked in DeFi. Now, this can also give you a general idea about the current state of yield farming. Naturally, the more value is locked, the more yield farming may be going on. Now, this is actually worth noting that you can measure the total value of the Ethereum, the US dollar coin, or even Bitcoin. So each will actually be giving you a different outlook for the state of the DeFi in the marketplace.
All right, no, Christoph, sounds interesting. And you can even see there Lungile saying, I can't wait to download this video and educate others. WhatsApp status, hashtag WhatsApp status. Of course, yes, guys, you can share as much as you can. You can share all these videos. Go onto your YouTube channel, download these videos, share with people, give people some knowledge. If you wanna teach others about the cryptocurrency market, you are free, more than welcome to go onto our YouTube channel and teach them over our YouTube channel. Show them what we have spoken. If there is a topic, we have covered so many topics on this channel, so you can go over our YouTube channel and of
Mhm.
course show them all the videos and they can learn what is cryptocurrency market, the strategies and opportunities that are found as we are actually unpacking it right now about yield farming. And of course, don't forget to subscribe them on the channel as well so that they can actually get notifications whenever we go live. Some of the days we are not live on Facebook, but we'll always be live on YouTube. All right. How does yield farming work, Crypto Cindy? We want to understand. Look, we've got our people here who are actually still new in this market in the crypto space. So our pace is not gonna be very much faster. It's gonna be on a slow pace to really hold hands to those people who are still very much new on this space.
Okay. So yield farming is closely related to a model called automated market maker, which we'll be referring to as AMM. Now, it typically involves liquidity providers and liquidity pools. Now, we'll just explain how it works. Now, the liquidity providers deposit funds into a liquidity pool. Now, this pool powers a marketplace where users can lend, can borrow, or exchange tokens. Now, the usage of these platforms incurs fees, which will then be paid to the liquidity providers according to the share of which they put into the liquidity pool. Now, this is the foundation of how the AMM works. However, the implementation can be vastly different. Not to mention that this is just a new technology. So it's beyond the doubt that we are still going to be seeing new approaches that can improve this over a certain time. Now, on top of the fees, another incentive to add the funds to the liquidity pool could be the distribution of a new token. So, for example, there may be a way to buy a token on the open market only in small amounts. On the other hand, it may be accumulated by providing liquidity to a specific pool. Now, the rules of distribution will all depend on the unique implementation of the protocol. The bottom line of this is that liquidity providers get a return based on the amount of liquidity that they provided to the pool. So you will get your share according to how much you put in. So not everybody will get the equal share because not everybody will be putting in the same amount. So the funds deposited are commonly stable coins, which are pegged to the US dollar. Now, as we know that stable coins are pegged to the currencies, so mostly it's the US dollar one which is pegged to. Now, although this is not just a general requirement, but some of them are mostly using the stable coins, which are used in DeFi, which are the DAI, the US Tether, the USDC, USDD, and others. Now, some protocols will mint tokens that represent your deposit coins into the system. For example, if you deposit DAI into Compound, you will get CDAI or a Compound DAI. So if you deposit Tether to Compound, you will get C Tether. So this is just how others work. So you can imagine you can there can be many layers of the complexity of this. Now you can deposit your CDAI to another protocol that mints a third token to represent your token that you've put in there, just to represent that. So as we can see there, that this just means that now there are going to be chains. Chains can become really complex and hard to control by then.
All right, Crypto Cindy, tell us, how are yield farming returns calculated? I mean, we want to know, because it consists of profits generated, and want to understand the calculation behind.
Yes. So typically, the estimated yield farming returns are calculated annually. So just like what we're talking about with the banks, it's annualized. Now, this estimate the returns that you could expect over the course of a year. Now, some commonly used metrics are annual percentage rate, which is referred to as APR, and then there's also the annual percentage yield, which is APY. Now, the difference between those two is just that the annual percentage rate doesn't take into account the effect of compounding, while the annual percentage rate actually does take it takes effect because of the compounding. Compounding, as we know, just means that it's just the reinvestment of your profit to generate more returns for you. Now, however, we need to be aware that the APR and the APY may be used interchangeably. Now, it's also worth keeping in mind that these are the only estimations and projections. So these are not certain. It's just an estimation or a projection. Even the short term reward are quite difficult to estimate accurately. Now, why is that? The reason for that is because yield farming is exactly like all the other cryptos that we've been speaking about, whereby the rewards can fluctuate. And remember, as we always say, crypto is influenced by also external features. So the same effects that might happen into your cryptos if you're just holding them can also affect your yield farming.
All right, Christoph, I feel like giving people some money now. I feel like, you know what, giving some money. I feel like giving some money. I feel like giving some money. Do you think we can give some money now? All right,
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
see.
It's never a bad day to give money.
All right. Let's see here the people who are commenting on the channel, the most people who are active. I mean, we want to engage, guys. We want to build this channel and become a family. So we want people who are much active, who actually engage with us here. All right, I see Norma here. She says, very interesting topic. We are learning so much from this channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much for tuning in every day, for coming through. And of course, for that loyalty, we're going to give you 100,000 Shibas. So, yeah, we're going to give you 100,000 Shibas. We're going to we have won yourself 100,000 Shivas. All right, let me check the other person also who's much active. Um, all right, there is Christina. Did we give Christina the other day? I'm suspecting we gave coins. Christina, did we give you some shibas the other day? If we did, yeah, we have given you. But if we haven't given you some Shiba coins, we're gonna send to you. Just get in touch with me, and then we you have won yourself some 100,000 Shiba coins. Shiba is doing wonders, guys, and it's still gonna do wonders. And these coins, you just keep them in your wallet. One day,
Yes.
when you open your wallet, they will be worth so much. They will be worth so much. I remember back in a few years back in 2016, 2017, I bought Doge coins. You know, I bought 200,000, 200, was it 200,000 Doge coins? I kept them. You know, they were like, you know what,
Mm.
these coins, they're just in my wallet. And guess what? When the market went up, when Elon Musk was doing his magic, I was in the money.
When he was taking
so
it to the moon, the moon
so
magic.
the moon magic. So yeah, this is what you do, guys. You keep these coins. They're called, some of these coins, it's called airdrops. I mean, this is how you get coins, guys. You get free coins. You collect free coins. You collect coins by doing work. This is one way of earning. If you Google on about crypto earning, they will list all the other types of earning, how to earn crypto for free, how to earn Bitcoin for free. There's a point where they say airdrops or earn cryptos by doing tasks for certain
Yes.
companies, or certain projects do tasks for certain companies. And now with us here, Temper Crypto TV, what we do, we make you earn just by subscribing on our channel, Empire Crypto TV, on YouTube, and of course by engaging with us here, talking to us here, and inviting others. Guys, want to grow this channel? Do not be so stingy with this information. We want everyone to get this information, learn about the cryptocurrency market. The more, the merrier. I do not want you guys to be asking money from me, but I want me to be asking money from you, because I would have given you the skills. I would have given you how to fish this fish instead of giving you the fish. So yeah, let us give you the skills, the right information. What do you think, Crypto Cindy?
Yeah, yes, this is a very good opportunity. And I know there are other people that are actually very loyal to the show, but have not actually even started getting into the crypto space because of many reasons. Some, yes, it's finances, some, it's they're still skeptical, some want to start big. So, with us giving them these coins, it's a very huge thing. We might see it as little and we just think it's nothing, but to someone who has not been in the crypto space, who wants to be in the crypto space so bad, this is a lot. Years to come, Crypto King, I think when you're asking for money from these people, they'll actually definitely be giving you. And it won't be just be money, it'll be millions that they'll be donating to our show.
Oh yeah, though. In fact, we now at this present moment we actually giving out to our viewers, to our family members and stuff. There will come a time whereby people will be just donating to us because we would
Yes.
have actually made them successful, made them richer. And the next coming few months will be actually there's so much that we're gonna actually be adding onto this channel to make it more fruitful to people, more beneficial, more worthwhile, more worth their time, 7 p.m. every day. So we are actually unveiling so many things on this channel. So yeah, we want everyone to make money. All right. There is a question in the share. Lungi is saying, is farming means you must have 50% USDT, 50% BNB to farm BNB. I will say there are different strategies. There are actually many platforms, especially these
Mm.
days, where you can actually do this yield farming. So on those platforms, there are different strategies, and also the percentages are very much differ. So some platforms, they might tell you about 30% per annum. Some they might go as far as 80% or 70% per annual. So there are many different earning possibilities and different strategies on this yield farming, staking, and stuff. So you just have to go deeper. Maybe one of the days we can actually go deeper and show the platform and everything. So make sure that you are actually tuned in, especially next week. We might bring this topic back where we go practical. We show you
Yes.
how to do this. We show you the right platforms and stuff where you can do yield farming. It's another way of making money instead of keeping your coins just gathering dust there. There are ways of um, making more profits like yield farming, staking, and stuff. So yeah, we're still gonna come back, guys, especially next week. Make sure that you are tuned in every day, every 7 p.m. All right, Crypto Cindy, what are the breaking news? What's happening around the world?
Okay, there it is. Okay, so here is our breaking news for today. Is that appearing there? Okay, I think we are clicking at the same time.
Okay, yeah. What's happening?
It is. Okay, so with our breaking news today, we are talking about Bitfinex and Tether being fined 42.5 million US dollars for misleading claims. So this is a very, very big. This was filed on Friday. So on Friday, Tether was accused by the U.S. Commodity Futures and Trading Commission for making untrue or misleading claims that they are being backed by the stable coin, which is the US dollar T. Imagine that. So now they have been charged because of that, and this is very, very, very. This is huge. They are actually supposed to be paying 41 million just for this, and according to them, they are saying this is untrue, and they are getting to the bottom of this. So we are seeing more businesses, more crypto. We're seeing more crypto businesses being taken up by lawsuits, and we know this actually also affects the crypto market. As I said earlier, when I was talking about me selling my Ripple, it was because of such cases that occurred. So these are some factors that actually do actually affect us in the crypto space, and they actually affect our monies. So we must always be in the lookout. So this happened just on Friday, whereby now Tether and the Bitfinex have now got to pay a fine of 42.5 million US dollars.
All right, Christoph. All right, what the market is looking like today? Um, all right, Christoph, do you have anything to share on your side?
No, I don't have the market here on my side quickly. Let
All
me do
right, Bitcoin
this.
is still playing around 62,000 US dollars. Still a happy market. It's still bullish, I would say. Ethereum also following suit, still around 3,740 US dollars. Um, there's so much talk about the Bitcoin ETF. Um, do you think it will move the market to the positive side or to the negative side?
I am one person that is very hopeful. I believe in the crypto space because I've seen it doing so much wonders. So I never see one setback as something that will just destroy our cryptos and destroy us. So I'm very positive. I am very, very positive. As you see there, I saw Ethereum. Ethereum is now going to be on around 4,000 US dollars. It's actually past 3.7. So I truly
Oh,
believe in the cryptos.
Christoph, Solana also still holding there. It went to 210 US dollars, but now
Yes.
it's actually met the levels of 150 US dollars there. It's still playing around. I see it forming the support there. And of course, Uniswap. The Have we spoken about Uniswap? We're talking about Uniswap the other day also. Yeah, the market is very much alive, is very much happy. But yeah, for someone out there who says Bitcoin is already 60,000 US dollars, it means I'm left behind. No, there's still so many
Yes.
other coins you can look at. There are more than um 9,000, 7,000, 9,000 crypto coins that are existing, that have been created, that you can look into. But of course, like we always say, make sure that you do not uh, invest on bad coins, shit coins, because when everyone is excited, is happy, you'll be crying, thinking, "Oh, you know what? I took my money and invested on these coins, but they're not moving, they're not doing anything. In fact, they're remaining on negative." You
Mm,
understand? So make sure that you invest on good, solid coins.
yes.
All right. Anything else from our viewers? Okay. Please. All right. What Pusis was saying, please invite us to for invite for us a person who can educate us on crypto trading on platform. All right. No, great stuff is noted, Mr. Spusiso. We gonna actually, it's either we bring that topic, that discussion, we do it ourselves, or we can always find guests. We always like to invite guests to come and share their experience, their expertise on these topics. So if you also you've got someone in mind who's much um, experienced in the space of trading, you can always refer guests to us. Then we can actually check with them and see if they can become our guests. Um, what's Tulan saying there?
Okay, so Tulani is saying, I love your channel, guys, but I'm always in late. Shame. I've so much respect for the job that you do. Keep it up. I love crypto to core. But this is the nice thing about subscribing, Tulani. If you've subscribed to our YouTube channel, what we're always encouraging to everyone, you can always go back to watching the videos at your own time and pace. That is the best thing. And we also love the fact that you are one of the very loyal people. I think also Tulani deserves to get the Shiba unicorns. What do you think, Crypto King?
All right, to learn it. All right. Yeah, let's make sure that we give Tulani some Shibas. Yeah, let's give Tulani some Shibas.
Yes.
All right. Tulani, well, I'll inbox you and let's talk about um getting your Shibas, and then there we go. As we are talking about Alcon Trader, where you can actually let me just quickly shape yours is close by. All right, I was actually showing guys the price, which is current price, guys, of Bitcoin on one of our local platform, which is the best platform, I would say. It's 931,499. Crypto Cindy, tell me something. On your Alcon Trader platform, did you see there were some airdrops, some coins, free coins that came to? Did you see? Did you check?
No, I don't. I don't use altcoin traders. I'm not a local person. I'm international.
All right, now I've got a lot of look. I've got a good portfolio with Alcon Trader, and of course, I've
Yes,
got the clients that have got accounts with Alcon Trader.
good
So we
coin.
did receive some free coins.
Really,
In fact, it's
that's
we
great.
will talk about it. I think one of these days, because it's something that happened. People are not aware that they've actually gotten some free coins on their wallets on Alcon Trader.
That's
There's
great.
SGP, and then I think they're coming from XRP. I'm yet to
Hmm.
confirm that. I'll confirm that, but I did see the good coins, eh?
Yes,
And then look, it's always good to collect these coins, like what we are giving
very,
to our
very good.
people, Shibas. You keep them on your wallet, and one day, I remember, especially on our contract, some few years back, we received 200. Was it 200? Yeah, 200 dodgy coins, and we just kept them. By that time, when you receive them, you feel like, you know what, these coins, they're what are these coins
Yes,
worth, you know? But as time goes on, when the market mature, when the market gain momentum, that's when you see the value of receiving these free coins, the airdrops and stuff. But yeah, let's keep this momentum. All right. There is a question also from Reds X. He say, where are you guys from? We are in Johannesburg, South Africa. We are live here at Temper Crypto TV, live every day, 7 p.m. So we make sure that we educate people, give them this information. We do not charge any part, guys. We just have to go on our YouTube channel and subscribe and get all this information for free. We want to make sure that we all become successful, we all become financial independent. Crypto is here, crypto was here yesterday, crypto is here today, crypto is the future. We are living the cryptocurrency market, guys. This is happening right now. All right, Crypto Cindy, anything from you before we close?
no, I think Matome just decided to do the closing for us today. Matome is now saying cryptocurrencies are really the future. So if you haven't heard it from us, you have heard it from Matome. Crypto is the future. Thank you very much for your time. See you again tomorrow. Remember, we are live every single working day, Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. on Empire Crypto TV. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Talk to you soon. Tomorrow is another day. Let's be in here at 7 p.m.